Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
Welcome back, guys. JMC Fight Production. We missed you guys. We're back and ready to go. We got to make a few changes to the lineup, but we're here, baby.
So good to see you guys. It's been a long time.
Let's get on to the next card. This fight card coming up with Anthony Smith and Alexander Raktic. You know what I mean? We're here, guys. We have a fun, exciting matchup between underdogs and all this other stuff. So let's jump right into it, man. First fight, Hannah Cipher, 10-6, taking on Mallory Martin, who is 6-3. Joe, what do you think about this one?
This is actually been a really good fight. Hannah Cyphers has fought tough competition, so I can't really say anything about her losses. She comes in, she gives good competition every single time. So, vice versa, you got Mallory Martin. She's 4-1 in her last 5. She just lost to Verna Jandaroba. However you say that. She just beat Felice Herrig though, so good competition. I'm going to stick with Mallory Martin in this fight. I think Mallory Martin has good stand-up, good wrestling. Hannah Cyphers has really good clinch work, really good stand-up. She's strong, but I think Mallory Martin's going to out-technique her.
Yeah, Hannah Cyphers is definitely double tough. She's on a 3-fight losing skid right now, and like you said, you know, I mean, it's against top competition right now, like Angela Hill, Mackenzie Dern, and
Agapova.
Yeah, Agapova, and she's tough, but I just that weighs on a person. And when you lose 3 fights in a row, and
she looks so good against Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, she did, so. but then came in against them in her last fight and just looked sloppy. I feel like. I'm taking Mallory Martin in this fight. I'm taking that. You know, I definitely feel like she's gonna be the underdog in this fight because she only had 1 fight in the UFC compared to Hannah Cypher's 6 fights in the UFC. So she's definitely, I feel like, gonna be the underdog. And if she isn't, yeah, I'm still on the ride on that train right now. I just see it going to the decision right now.
Like yeah, in our next chick fight, 2 fights in a row, we got Polyana Viana 10-4. Scrapping down with Emily Whitmire, 4-3. How do you feel about this one, Marcus?
I feel like this is a good matchup. Viana, I mean, she's also on a 3-fight losing skid. She lost to JJ Aldridge, Hannah Cyphers, and Macedo, or however you pronounce your last name.
Yeah,
and she hasn't won in a while. You know what I mean? We went on with Emily Whitmire. Her last loss was to Amanda Ribas and Gillian Robertson. You know what I mean? 2 tough, you know what I mean, scrappy females. I'm taking Emily this fight. I think that her jiu-jitsu is definitely going to be the highlight of the show in this fight. I feel like if Emily can get it down to the ground and like, you know what I mean, use her ground game, I just feel like Emily's going to get that submission. And if I'm going to call a choke, I'm going to say rear naked choke.
I don't mind that prediction at all. Emily Whitmire's tough. She grinds. Met a Ribas, and at least Ribas is an animal. But she did beat Alexandra Albu, and she's tough too. On the vice versa, you have Palia Viana. She was 9-1 coming in the UFC, I do believe. She came in and beat Maya Stevenson, and like you mentioned, she's been on a 3-fight losing streak. But the names of JJ Aldridge, Hannah Cyphers, Brenna Macedo. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a good one. I think it's kind of a sleeper. I think it's going to be high-paced. I'm going to stick with Polyana Viana. Me and him kind of went different ways in this fight card, but it's okay because usually we're on the same. I'm going to stick with Polyana Viana. I'm going to say decision. Decision win. And for the third fight, I'll let you start this one.
Yeah, we got Christian Aguilera, who is 14-6, an impressive debut against Anthony Ivy, who 53 seconds, just knocked his ass out. And he's taking on a tough up-and-comer, Sean Brady, who's undefeated at 12-0. And Sean, this is the one where you have 2 hot prospects coming up, and this one that I don't feel like should be this low. But that just says how good this card is going to be.
This is a pretty good card.
It was amazing to see Aguilera's debut. He did phenomenal. He was tough, girty, and came in and was explosive. But you have Sean Brady, who he looked, man, like Corey McGee's our boy. You know what I mean, number one. He's. You know what I mean, I got an autograph
Utah.
right there. Utah. You know what I mean, Utah's own, and it was tough watching that because he. You know,
Corey did throw down though.
He threw down, but just shows how tough Sean Brady is because Court's no joke. And then he came in and fought Ishmael, and beat him. So and the thing I liked about that fight was that he was down. I mean, he's down the first round. He was still, he was warming up. In that second round and third round, he just whooped his ass. So I'm taking Sean Brady. I give all a shout out to Christian Aguilera. You know, he follows me on Instagram. I follow him on Instagram. So there's no disrespect, man. I'm definitely excited to see what you can do in the UFC. But I think Sean Brady for this one by decision.
I'm on the same page as you, man. Nothing but respect for Christian Aguilera. Way to come in the UFC, man. Come out, explosive knockout. You were an underdog. People were expecting Ivy to beat you. So go out and be the underdog again. Show up against Sean Brady. Beat him. I'm jumping on the hype train. Sean Brady, on the other hand, I got to stick with him. He always beat our boy Court McGee, like you mentioned. Anybody who beats someone from our state or anyone that we like, I kind of stick with. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'd rather A, want to see them do good, or B, I want to see them get their asses kicked. Because I'm kind of, yeah. It's okay, though. I'm going to stick with Sean Brady in this one. I think Marcus is right. Get it done by decision. It's going to be a tough, gritty fight, though. I'm ready to see what Aguilera can bring to the table against someone like Brady, but I'm also ready to see how Brady does against someone like Aguilera. Can't say this is Brady's toughest fight, but this is definitely Aguilera's toughest fight. So,
and the crazy thing is we're saying decisions just to be stay safe, but both of these guys have knockout power like you wouldn't believe.
I think someone might get knocked out, but I'm gonna stay safe with the decision because I think they're both tough enough to grit it out.
But guys, come on back. We're gonna do 3 fights to tell the co-main and main event. Please come back, like, subscribe. Can't wait to see you guys again.